Legends never die.
Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and today I'm going to make a video about 6 USMNT players abroad, okay, that should go to the MLS, okay. So let's begin. Okay, but before we continue, I'd like to tell you guys to like and subscribe, okay, because it is very important, okay. One more announcement. I'm not gonna be saying this in any shape, way, or form. A player should be staying in MLS, okay? Staying in the MLS equals stagnation, okay? MLS, it has gotten better over the years, okay? MLS is still a work in progress, okay? MLS has been getting better with its system, and its youth development mainly, okay? But it still needs a lot more work, okay? So staying in the MLS, I'm not gonna be any way, shape, or form saying this, okay? One more thing, okay? I made a video type of like this a couple of weeks ago, and I got a little bit of a hate for it, enough to make me be a pussy and probably that video, but still, I did that because obviously, most of that was rightfully. Look at players like Richard Ledesma are starting to get more minutes for PSV, and obviously I underestimated the fact that PSV are still confident in Richard Ledesma, okay? That they're still keeping him in their youth system, okay? So that's a good thing, okay? And he was on the bench for the Europa League match day, okay? So that's another biggie over there. Odunze and Alex Ward are pretty young for goalkeepers, okay? So I'm not gonna be rushing them, okay? Maybe in 3 years, if they don't get enough, if they're not even a bench in their clubs, maybe. But now let's just go on to the video. So the first player on this list is Alex Mighten, okay? The 19-year-old is a dual national, or he was a dual national, in fact, because he just converted to the United States of America, okay? Alex Mighten, very technical player, okay? He looks very technical. I've seen highlights of him, how he dribbles fast, championship defenders, okay? One thing I would like to say is that he's been getting pretty much inconsistent minutes for his parent club, Nottingham Forest, okay? If you see over here, Nottingham Forest. I do not know why, or because Nottingham, he's one of Nottingham's brightest prospects right now at the moment, okay? However, if he continues to get these inconsistent minutes, okay, I would like to see that a temporary move to the MLS, okay? Because obviously, if we see other players for this is gonna be a bad example, but Daryl DK, okay, someone who just who was at Orlando City, he wanted to make himself better, so he just went over to the championship, okay? Obviously, that's a little stepping stone, okay? The MLS to the championship, so you can get better things, okay? And this will be a reverse, okay? So you'll be going to the championship, back to the MLS, or I'm saying championship to the MLS, back to the championship, okay? That would be a very good move for him, okay? Obviously, I don't think that might happen, and there are other better alternatives that he can do. He can stay with Nottingham Forest. He can obviously stay, or he can go to other leagues like Liga or Eredivisie or whatever, okay? So yeah, let's just continue, okay? Next one on the list is Lennard Maloney, okay? The center back is 22 years old, okay? And he used to be a dual national as well, but obviously he wants to represent the USMNT, okay? He is in with Borussia Dortmund too, okay? He here and there he makes the bench, okay, but nothing special, okay. I would like to see this guy try to maybe go to the MLS, okay, because obviously if he goes back to the MLS, he can get some first team minutes. He can see how all those pro things are really like, okay, and maybe go back to Europe, okay, and just go back with a bigger stock, okay, than what he used to have, okay. He can be going to an FC Dallas. He can look at FC Dallas are going to be signing Ricardo Pepi soon, I believe. Okay, that's the most likely thing that'll happen, and the thing that I hope for most. Okay, And obviously FC Dallas are going to be spending on it. I'm probably going to, hopefully going to try to see this guy and try to sign on him, okay? Obviously, that might not happen, but still, hopefully that happens, okay? So now let's go to the other player. Sebastian Soto, okay? 21 years old. He belongs to Norwich, okay? But he's right now with Porto B for some reason, okay? And he's a striker, okay? If you see this picture right here, if you see the picture to the right on the corner, that's a stadium from the U19 World Cup, where he scored 4 goals, okay, during that tournament, okay? Obviously, if you compare it to what Erling Haaland did that same tournament, where he scored 9 goals and he broke a record, that might not mean much, but obviously, you can't compare Sebastian Soto to Erling Haaland, okay? Erling Haaland is one of the best players in the world right now, okay? But still, Sebastian Soto, he can be a pretty decent playing abroad, okay? He looks like a very good finisher, okay? And a very good poacher, okay? But one thing I would like to see from this guy is that he get more involved, okay? And maybe some first team minutes when it comes to pro level soccer, that might be good, okay? For him, okay? Norwich can try to loan him out, okay? Hopefully they see that Porto B is not going anywhere. They just yank him out of there, bring him to the MLS, then he goes back with an even bigger stock, okay? See, yep. So now let's go to the next player, which is going to be Uly Llanez, okay? It's going to hurt me to say this, but Uly Llanez should be going back to the MLS, okay? Obviously, his time abroad has been very, very bad, okay? I forgot to put that he belongs to actually Wolfsburg, okay? He's now playing with SK and St. Pölten in the Austrian 2nd Division, okay? And he's a very, 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 I'm gonna say this, very, versatile player, okay? This guy can play any attacking position, you name it, okay? Left wing, right wing, cam, and center forward, okay? I believe this guy can even play as a center midfielder at times, okay? But obviously, when it comes to attacking, I believe he's a very talented player, okay? He can kick it with either foot, left or right, okay? Very talented, very, very technical, okay? Uly Llanez has lots of tricks up his bag, okay? But obviously, he belongs to Wolfsburg, okay? And Wolfsburg do not like to produce many young talents, okay? They tend to buy most of their talents. So obviously, Uly Llanez has not been able to play with them, or like many clubs he has went to, like he has went to the Eredivisie. He has went to the I think he has disappointed so far in the Austrian 2nd Division. Okay, if I'm gonna be honest. Playing for all. Being loaned out to let's say to the same place. Let's say to the. If you get loaned to the Eredivisie, it doesn't work out over there. Then you go. Let's say maybe go back to the Eredivisie, but just a different club. Okay. But if you keep on being loaned to all these different countries in the world, it's just going to be causing a mess, okay? That's the same thing that happened with Mighten, okay? Where he was being loaned to Anderlecht, he was being loaned on a note to Vitesse. That happens to many players, I believe. Many players. Who was it? Lucas Piazon is a prime example of this, okay? So obviously we do not want Uly Llanez to become the next Lucas Piazon, okay? So obviously, yeah. So let's just hope that Uly Llanez gets a move back to the MLS, balls out over there. He can go to some FC Dallas type club, okay? Or he can go to, I don't know, a player like him, any MLS club should want that, okay? Versatile, talented, technical. Okay, he's the total package for an MLS club, okay? So yeah. Next player, Owen Otasowie, okay? The 20-year-old can mostly play the CDM and as a center midfield, okay? He is very athletic, okay? Something that Greg likes, okay, from his players, okay? His rights belong to Wolves, okay? Obviously, he's very talented, okay? I believe he was a dual national as well. He could have chosen England. but he chose us, okay? Owen Otasowie shows lots of talent in his game, okay? Very, very physical, okay? However, here's one issue, okay? He can be injury prone at times, okay? He's a young player, okay? So, obviously we need to be a little bit patient with that. However, his time at Club Brugge has been a nightmare, okay? I do not know why many clubs in Europe tend to decide, hey, let's just loan out our best player over here, or one of our most talented players that can be for the future. Let's just send them out to these random ass clubs. Like, let's say they send them out to, I don't know, Porto. They send them out to Benfica. They send them out to Club Brugge. They send them out to Ajax. They send them out to, I don't know, Borussia Dortmund. Okay, most of the time, like, if you're gonna be loaning out a player to one of those clubs, you better make sure they are very, 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 very talented. Okay, they are nearly finished products. Okay, because clubs like those, many people are forgetting they're still Champions League clubs. Okay, clubs like Porto, clubs like Benfica, clubs like Club Brugge, they're still Champions League level clubs. Clubs like Ajax, those type of clubs are still Champions League clubs, okay? Clubs that are demanding talent, okay? Very talented players, okay? Nearly finished products, okay? This is what we're forgetting at times, okay? So obviously, just loaning out a player for just the sake of loaning him out is a bad idea, okay? So obviously, a player like Owen Otasowie has been a victim of this since he has been loaned out to Club Brugge. And obviously, I believe he needs to be loaned out to the MLS for a bit, okay? Get his stock up high, and go back to Europe, okay? And obviously, if he balls out in the MLS, he can still be starting for us in, like, let's say for the March camp, okay? Or even in the World Cup itself, okay? So yeah, let's just go to the next and final player, which is going to be Tyler Boyd, okay? The 26-year-old plays for Rizipor, and his rights actually belong to Besiktas. I remember he used to play for Besiktas quite a while ago. Right winger, another another former dual national who chose us. This time he chose us over New Zealand, okay? Because that should be an obvious decision, okay? Why would anybody decide to play for New Zealand over the United States, okay? Tyler Boyd. Last season he was quite average in the Turkish league, okay, and this year it's been a nightmare, okay. If I think Tyler Boyd should be going anywhere, it should be the MLS, okay. Look, the winger position is a easy place to fill in the MLS, okay. It proves like Nani, someone who was 34 years old at the time, he still played a winger in the MLS. That should tell you how easy it should be for any player to fill out that position, okay? Obviously, you still need a little bit of quality though, okay? But obviously, it's a position that can be really fillable, okay? One of the most fillable positions in the MLS. First is CDM, then it maybe be the winger position, okay? Center backs as well. Over Tyler Boyd, he shows lots of I'm not gonna say he's a talented player, okay? He's a pretty average player, okay, in my opinion. Pretty good finisher, okay? He's very good when it comes to cutting in. However, his crossing game and his work rate at times, it is really questionable, okay? Especially his crossing, okay? Technique-wise, he's a really average player, okay? However, if Tyler Boyd, we need more players abroad, okay? More players, more talented players in the winger positions. Okay, obviously, our winger pool's pretty poor right now at the moment. We have Gio Reyna filling in those positions at times. Okay, so obviously we need more players. Okay, so yeah, and Paul Arriola is still a winger. So I do not know why the fuck he's still a winger, but still. If Tyler Boyd balls out in MLS better than Paul Arriola, I think that should let Greg know, hey, maybe I should stop picking Paul Arriola and pick this guy instead. Although I'd probably select someone else, to be honest. So yeah, let's just finish this video off. Bye. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.